The wall between us. In the heart of the city of Aloria stood an old cobblestone street that once connected two thriving neighborhoods, Northside and Southgate. But over the years, a wall had been built, not of stone or steel, but of suspicion, fear, and whispered prejudice. Northside was known for its wealth, polished buildings, and prestigious schools. Southgate was filled with artisans, dreamers, and working-class families who carried stories in their hands and hearts. Despite living just a few blocks apart, the people of these neighborhoods rarely crossed paths, except when they clashed. One day, a young boy named Jalen from Southgate was chosen for a citywide science competition. His invention, a low-cost water purifier, gained attention, even from Northside's elite schools. But when he arrived to present, some parents whispered, "He's not one of us." A judge raised an eyebrow. "Is this really your work?" another said, with a doubtful tone. Jalen's shoulders dropped. He had worked nights under dim streetlights, soldering wires with determination. But in that moment, none of it seemed to matter. Back in Southgate, his teacher, Mrs. Morales, listened quietly. Then she stood, pulled out her phone, and shared Jalen's story online. She didn't beg for sympathy, she called for awareness. The post went viral. People across Aloria began to talk, really talk. Stories of overlooked talents, passed-over job applicants, unfair police stops, and classroom bias poured in. The wall of silence was cracking. The mayor stepped in and initiated a community program, Bridges of Aloria. Students were paired across neighborhoods. Businesses hosted joint mentorships. A shared community garden was planted on the street that once divided them. It wasn't perfect. There were still hard conversations. But for the first time in years, people walked freely down the old cobblestone path, now filled with murals, laughter, and shared dreams. Years later, Jalen returned, not as a student, but as a scientist and mentor. Standing in front of a group of children from both sides of the city, he smiled and said, "Discrimination builds walls. But understanding builds bridges. We all deserve to walk the same streets with dignity." And the wall between them? Gone, replaced by a road called Unity Way.